Hey, we're back with more Monster Sanctuary. I'm very happy to be playing this game again. This is one of the most pleasant surprises I've had on Subblock, I think. I just went into it expecting nothing and got really, really, really solid Pokemon-like game. It's also a Metroidvania. This game's actually now on the voting spreadsheet, so when it wins the vote, we will play it until we beat it, instead of playing it for like an hour on and off here and there. I think the command is !game_sub08. I left myself no notes last episode, so I guess I'm just going to explore like I normally would in a Metroidvania. And if there's something I ought to remember from last episode, feel free to just let me know. I like the idea of a mana regen ring. Sustain ring. Not that it terribly matters at the moment, though. Mana plus 25, healing skills, active and passive, are increased by 10%. That's cool. Hey, Doombob, how you doing? Thanks for throwing this on your sub-block. This will discount the vote cost for this game. Let me get into a fight real quick so I can remind myself how it works. This reduces, gives them armor break, right? Oh, nice. Probably overkill, I would guess. Very cool. 2 turns, healthiness, execution. Make another Cat-Circer egg. Hey, thanks, Leon. Poor Spiky is always, like, making the sacrifices to put games on the schedule that I just want to play. Regardless. I'm already sold on. Yeah, this game's super good. When I beat it on stream, I might want to pick it up for Switch. I don't think I've caught one of these guys yet, right? Yowie Vero. Oh, transforming Tanuki guy. Level 3 Tanuki. That's cool. I know I praised this game constantly last episode, but I'd have to say this again, that like there's so many little things about this that I like. I love the damage projections on their health bar. It feels like they've really just thought about a lot of things for this combat system. Burn might be enough to finish him off. Let's see. Nice. It's like you fully recover resources in between combats, right? But they still reward you for healing in combat by increasing your rating based on your overall healthiness at the end of the battle. Ooh, Yowie Egg. Nice. Use that. Yeah. Hatched a Yowie. Alright, I was doing this based on folks in chat. Can I rename monsters easily after spawning them in here? I don't think I already have a Leon, because I can't go back and check easily, right? Boombob already has one. Cool. Tome. Mana plus 20, mana region up. Potion. Yeah, I mentioned last episode having basically no notes for this game. The only thing I think I could really appreciate as a change would be them making it so that, like, the obstacles you haven't been able to pass get marked in some way on the map, but it's a pretty minor request. Tried the Yowie, maybe I'll do that next time. From healing. First of all, how dare you? Second of all, what gives you the right? Try to go for an earlier clear, but I don't think I can without like a crit. I don't think the damage projection includes the... I guess it does. The ability they have to do extra damage at the end. And that's only gonna be like 3 stars? Oh, 4 stars. Okay. Try the Yowie next time. Wooden stick. Ice hail beating. Resist wind. Weak against fire. Okay. Look at those skill points real quick. Got a lot of mana regen around at the moment. Ice hail 2. Icy skin. Water affinity. Beating, physical damage, taunt. When an ally would be attacked, 25% chance to redirect to this monster. Oh, that's interesting. That seems pretty good. Scale level 2. Channel. Buff info. Active skills require 20% less mana. I love the number of abilities that are, like, party-wide. I think it makes the team composition so much more interesting than Pokemon. It's really just 10% mana when applied. Mana regeneration reduced by 20%. Ice counts as water. Okay. Where's level 10 first, right? There's too much reason for me to hold on to points. I may as well unlock stuff. Let's see. There's health rating. Mana regen of the whole party increased. I'll get that eventually, but I don't really have problems with mana just yet. Healing actions trigger an additional heal on the monster with the lowest health, equal to 30% of magic value. That's pretty cool. So I'm guessing that procs after the heal is done. So if you heal your weakest creature and it's still the lowest health, they'll benefit from it. But if there's healing them causes another creature to have the lowest health, it'll redirect to them, I think, if I read that right. That's pretty neat. Sustain. Regeneration to a random monster. Blood Cannon 2. Every hit has a 10% chance to apply poison, which is based on max health, not current health. He has... This is the one that's all based on, like, crit procs, if I recall correctly. Cool. Yeah, I love all the skill trees in this game. I think that's pretty great. I wish there was more to, like, break the degeneracy between monsters in games like in Pokemon in particular. Obviously this game does a good job of it. I think the main thing about Pokemon that's unique is their like passive ability, which wasn't even in the original Pokemon, right? And I guess sometimes what skills they're allowed to learn. Did that already, right? Probably should have a Phoenix tier on me, but I already have a few. Okay, you don't need it then. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't gotten these guys yet. Let's see. Attack with Earth. So I don't want to be weak against Earth. Oh, right. Makes sense. Some bleed. Oops, wrong target. That's okay. Like that's 2 attacks, so it also kind of increases the chance that you'll see at least 1 crit. Rocky Egg, nice. Cool. I'm just super excited every time I get a monster to just read the skill tree, even if I don't like use them. Punch combo, attack plus, mana plus, leaf slash. It's really cool. It's like a Pokemon Metroidvania, but the Pokemon aspect has been really well thought out. Like, I don't know if that's something that they're even pitching about this game. Like if you go on the Steam store or you like read about this game, I don't know if they're really marketing the fact that they spent so much time thinking about their battle system, but it's really, really well considered. And it's something I appreciate because I feel like there are so many JRPGs that just kind of get like slapped together, that it's turn-based combat, whatever, it's fine. You're here to win, right? You're not here for it to be interesting. Which is frustrating because I feel like, you play roguelike card games like Slay the Spire or Griftlands, and they're not all that different from a turn-based RPG. But they've had a lot of thought put into the PVM combat. So anyway, every attack triggers an additional hit equal to 50% of defense value. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like how some of the builds or characters encourage focusing on different stats. That's pretty smart. Cannot be dodged. That seems pretty strong. Well, has defense here. Yeah, something that always bums me out in RPGs is the feeling that there are significant number of stats that are just irrelevant or uninteresting, you know? Skill resetter. Oh, cool. Respeccing's not that hard. Bandana. Keys increases crit chance. Why can't I equip that? Is it because the stat's already too high? Oh, it's because I already have one. You can't have duplicates of the same item. Okay, I understand. Makes sense. Well, that's actually... I like that you can't just stack 3 bandanas, right? Let's see if we can get to a new area here. I don't want to over-level too much. On that last time. Barrow. Let's try this new team just for fun. Weak against Leaf. Oh wow, that extra defense damage is pretty awesome. Cool. Resist wind. I like how simple all the monsters are in this game too. Nice crit. Cool. Ooh, man, I'm getting all kinds of eggs today. This is great. Just gonna be naming after random folks, anyone that's typed in chat recently. If you would like to have a monster named after you, I guess type something. So then I still have more monsters that aren't in my immediate party. Oh, I kind of like the UI for that, looking at the bottom like that. Skills. Beating Might. Featherstorm. Okay, so this would be if I wanted to focus more on wind. Every buff action applies 1 additional random buff. Applies sidekick to the party. Sorcery. To a random monster, though. That seems hard to control. The idea of just using him as a buffer, that's kind of cool. Did I just get something special for taking everything from this tree? I thought I saw something get updated there. That's kind of cool. Right, you can feed them food, which is like an additional equipment slot. But it's one that you have to kind of manage because it gets consumed once you equip it. Okay, right on. Let me see what all my new abilities are. So Bubble Burst, Ignite, Tackle, Slash. Summon Rock is new. Creates a rock obstacle which activates switches. That's pretty cool. Ah. So that doesn't directly get me somewhere. I really like this component a lot, I gotta say. Defense plus 10, mana plus 25. Cool. Having the Metroidvania abilities for the different monsters, it's great. Try to get higher crit chance. Okay. There's probably some chests that I wasn't able to get off to the left, but I won't worry about it too much for now. Keeper's Stronghold, Keeper's Trail. Copper. Alright, so the layout of this is set up specifically to keep me from using the bird to get through here. Gotcha. Back at the Keeper's Stronghold. The Stronghold will serve as a base of operations for monster keepers for centuries. Blue caves are located just below the Stronghold. Merchants and a blacksmith. Use the talk feature. Oh. General tips. Oh, that's nice. Champion monsters are cool too. Tengu, Dub Dubba. Champion monsters are rare. They've been seen in all regions of the sanctuary recently. Execution part of the rating system is calculated. Explain it to me. How well you use the combo system. Your first two monsters increase the rating if you manage to get a high combo count. The last monster increases the rating depending on how much damage it deals relative to enemy's health. Extra points if you exploit the enemy weakness. You get extra points based on how many times they take point, burn, or congeal damage. That's pretty cool. So you get better points if that one burn gets to proc a couple times. Cool. Hide +1. Oh damn. Plus 180 health. Seems pretty good. Yes, every action you do in combat will increase the combo counter based on how often you hit your enemies. Try to act with your weaker defensive or assisting monsters first and use high hit count actions. Probably should try to buy some food. Spiky in particular could benefit from some defense foods. Wand, claws, shuriken, potion, phoenix tear, skill resetter. Okay, it's expensive, but it's not that bad. Like, I appreciate that. I feel like respecking shouldn't be difficult in a game like this. Apple berry. Let's get some walnuts. There's a lot of little things in this game, like just like the fact that I can just quickly hit left to get to my monsters over here. I don't have to select something like equipment and then select the monster. I can then go to the monster and then go to equipment if I wanted to. Just lots of really little quality of life features like that. I don't think I've messed with these too much, just making sure there's nothing here. It's all fine. First monsters. You go check what's all the way up before I go that way. That way it looks like progress. Staff. 7% crit chance up. Ah, but it's magic fundamentally. Okay. Makes sense for Toto since he's got a mix of physical and magic attacks. I'm curious how this game is going to deal with like early game equipment. It's going to be like involved in a crafting system. Since it seems so attentive to all the problems with RPGs, like one of the big ones is just having gear get completely outclassed and being completely pointless. You find out some sync for it, that would be nice. Not necessary though, I mean, some people look forward to their gear getting outclassed and being pointless, so. Oh, donate eggs. Okay. Don't need more of these. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot, actually. Army Strength 40, next reward, 3 Phoenix Tears. Okay. Real quick double check. Now that I have a place to warp to. They added donate multiple eggs somewhat recently. Wondering if I can fly over the spike room. I might need something better than this regular fly ability. Like a shrink ability for that, I imagine at some point. Okay. Very good, I thought I'd check. I don't think that actually goes anywhere interesting, but thought I'd try to fly over it if possible. It's the Keeper's Tower. Only true monster keepers are allowed to go inside. Fight old champion monsters you've already defeated. That's cool. Let's see what's off this way first. Blacksmith. Upgrade equipment for you. Oh yeah, I've been getting these this whole time. Oh, that's so nice. You could upgrade the stuff that they already have equipped, and in fact, it defaults to the ones you already have equipped and the monsters you have in the front of your party. This game is great. Wool, let's get the bandana +2. This might be the answer to my question, that early game equipment becomes good through upgrading. I really found too many green gems in the wild. It's cotton and copper. I can do standing on my head. It's so swell. This is like one of those games that you play that it feels like I'm there's a laser beam that's focused on me as the target audience. I really like when developers take this amount of time to sit down and just ask themselves questions about like what sucks about our UI, what can we improve that just makes things slightly better. I'm gonna reach a certain monster keeper rank here. Keeper aspirant. One more champion to ascend to Keeper Novice. Achieve a better score on previous champions. Oh, that's cool. See, here's another one. Like, I was worried about champions being, like, having missable drops for not doing well enough against them, but that's brilliant. And it keeps track of what score you got last time. There's a master difficulty and a casual difficulty. Okay, I won't worry about that for now, but that's really cool. Keeper Novice yet? Keeper Seeker. Okay, I don't think I can do anything else in here yet. I feel like so many games, and particularly indie games, seem very concerned with like increasing their scope as much as humanly possible. And so that makes it increasingly more difficult to like polish the stuff in your existing scope. This definitely seems like a game where they decided to kind of go a little simple where the monsters come into play, right? Take the systems they did have and make them as clean as possible. Cape, huh? See about upgrading that potentially. Blue Caves. Alright, that's where we're going next. Pop over by the blacksmith real quick. Ah, red gem, okay. See what's over here first. Eastern parts of the sanctuary, the stronghold dungeon in the ancient woods. Back when you're a keeper novice. Okay. That's my parents. Thanks, Mom. Grandfather became a Keeper Dragoon, the second highest rank in the order. I also dig how this game is like completely its own thing. Like it's not just Pokemon. Like Pokemon does enough cloning itself from entry to entry for every indie game combined. You don't need to make a Schmokemon. Different outfits in your journey. Oh, that's cool. Some outfits found in the Mystical Workshop. Become a Keeper Master. That's cool. Hatch or evolve all 101 monsters. So, I'm probably not going to do that in my the voting spreadsheet playthrough, but it's very likely that after I finish this game on stream, I'll keep recording it offline to try to catch all the monsters. That sounds really fun. Change your name. No, thank you. It's a little thing that lets you skip text. Blue caves. It's an unusual amount of champion monsters. We should support each other. This monster journal might help you. It's a spare one I got from my grandfather. Nice. Oh, cool. Are they going to charge for it? I hope so. Give this developer more money. It's a Pokédex. Watch out for Will. Whoa! I didn't realize they did cool, like, art for these. That's kind of awesome. Alright, I'm gonna read through these because this is cool. Monster Sanctuary. A good amount of text in these. I'm not going to read all of this, but I did want to look at all the different portrait art for them. Lion, blob, magma pillar, levitates the player. Hidden walls, heavy blocks. Steam Golem. Bunk. Which were the champions I fought. Okay, cool. I think I've caught most of what I was able to encounter at this point. Before this dungeon, anyway. Tengus and Grummies. The amount of like information this game gives you, I also really appreciate. I think I said that last episode, but like I think it's nice that you can see what the monsters are weak against and strong against, and what elements their attacks are before the battle starts, so you can make informed decisions about what you're gonna use in your loadout, right? Let's see. Weak against water, weak against fire. Attacks with water, attacks with fire. Well, that's right, I can select a lower level version of the spell because I might want that. That's still cool. When it comes out, I'll just buy another copy of it on Switch or something to throw them some extra money. Shh. Excuse me. It's not going to look great at the end of this. I'll take 4 stars. I really like the egg system. I think that's a really smart way to handle catching monsters. Like I've said, the system in Pokemon is like so janky. I get where it's coming from. Bracelet +1. Gold. Blue cave key, nice. Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of game that they could just update forever if they wanted to make it a platform, you know? Now, let's try a different setup this time. Maybe even the exact opposite setup. Not too many of them to be weak against fire. I think the previous layout was better for these guys, huh? Nice, 2 bleed stacks, very good. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, right, because bleed's not degenerate with burn. It activates and then it falls off. That's right. Right, burn. Good enough. Only 3 stars. Hey, skill points. Okay. Let's see. Only needed heals so much yet. I'll take it. Every hit has a 10% chance to apply burn. Power of every consecutive hit during an ability is increased by 5% continuously. Oh, that's cool. I'll work towards unlocking that, I guess. Let's see. Yowie. Glory. Increases critical hit chance by 10%. Heal all monsters in the party by 4% of this monster's max health at the start of every turn. Both sound pretty nice, actually. Oh, I see. And you go down there and see what the room looks like. Because I have the bird, that might be enough. Yeah. Nice. Very cool. This game rules. Ribbon +2. Health 260, mana 36. Was strictly better than what Toto had before. More Tengu. Alright, so I wasn't super pleased with my last setup against these guys. As many water attacks as possible. Probably want the Acid Rain first on the next turn, yeah. I think that overkill damage is still good because it counts towards your rating at the end of the fight, which is nice. Top off instead. I like that even healing like counts for your combo. That's so cool. Like that's another problem with these games, right? Is that like with very few exceptions in RPGs, buffs are you waste so much by spending your turn on a buff as opposed to just directly doing damage. And having a system whereby spending a turn doing a buff that hits a certain number of times will directly buff the damage of a later attacker. It more becomes about when do you do the buff, right? It's very cool. This game is ridiculously clever. Ooh, Tengu egg and a mana ring +1. Alright, let's see. Go by last scene here. Tengu. Let's see, Fireball level 2, Mana Overload. Increase attack and magic by 15% of this monster's max mana. Oh, that's interesting. It starts with Flame Strike, which doesn't have any abilities above it. Overload. Really like that ability. So increasing mana rating directly increases damage via mana overload. Smart. Explosion. Over your poison bomb. I think the game also does a pretty good job of keeping track of, like, whether, even if a monster has access to multiple elements, it only shows them as having access to multiple elements if you've actually selected those skills from their trees, right? Number, team. I don't want to swap anybody out. I like everyone in this team right now, so I'll try Leon for now. Okay, so 6 gun gets better with plus mana. There's a lot to like in this game, but I think the idea that they've thought about, like, making all of the stats interesting for different reasons is one of my favorite things so far. Very cool. Guitar. Okay, put that on Kiri. Nice. What is Kiri's crit chance now? 44%? Nice. Just barely not. That's too bad. Yeah, suck it. What is 6 Gun's ability? I missed it. Ignite. Burns vines and kindles torches. Okay, it's the same thing that I have on the little worm guy. Oh yeah, this one. So this is, you switch to Spiky, and you summon rock. Beautiful. Corn. Oh, nice. Little mushroom guys down here. So everybody's weak against fire, so take care. Flame Strike is all enemies. Seems decent here. Probably do that first in the future. Bleed. How dare you? Only I may do that. Ouch. So I think Flame Strike, since it hits a single time, I should be using that last. Yeah, I really got to get out of, like, I have all of this, like, muscle memory in video games to, especially in RPGs, to just kind of, like, mash attack and not think about what I'm doing. Because, like, the extra attention that it requires to think about my actions doesn't really matter because a victory is a victory is a victory, but here having the increased chance to get a monster egg if you play well is a really cool incentive to get me to actually try to pay attention a little bit better. think that's only 3 stars, right? No, 4 stars. Okay. Tome +1. Oh, nice. Let's throw that on. 6-gun wants mana, right? Let's see. Improve mana regen, mana plus. Spore applies weakness. Okay. Just attack down. Every hit has a 25% chance to remove a buff from the target. That seems cool. Ooh, removes debuffs. Yeah, let's pick that up. Actually, I wonder with these little rocks. I have a feeling, like if they're trying to balance these against each other, that these two abilities give you a comparable amount of height. You know, an identical amount of height, actually. And I can't start using that ability until I'm on the ground. Smart. It's cool that if I got the rock creature but not the bird, I'd still be able to get up there. Yeah, I think it's actually the exact same height, Cade. Beautiful. I wonder, I bet that they're not totally degenerate. I bet that there's something that the bird can do that the rock can't do. Because we know the rock can hold down switches and the bird obviously can't. Yeah, that one I can't get up to. Should be looking for cracks in the walls. Mushrooms. Hey, red gem, I needed one of those. That is strictly better than what Toto currently has equipped. Very cool. Oh my god, we're already at time. Future Marstead, so here's the deal. The orange area is the base, where you can buy stuff and smith stuff. Definitely go to the blacksmith and look at upgrading things as you get items, crafting materials from beating enemies. There's new stuff you can do in the orange area once you get to the monster novice level, which is the next level up after you kill a champion down in these blue caves. That's both on the second pink level and the bottom right orange level. But other than that, just explore the parts of the blue caves you haven't been to, obviously, yet. And try to collect monsters. You caught the Tengu down here, but you haven't caught the mushroom or the, like, green, leshy-looking creature. Good luck. This game is super rad. Thanks, Dark Doom Bob. I'll apply the discount for this soon. I hope this one wins the vote. Excited to beat it.